bá Mohbad kó yọwọ́ Guresi àti Múyìwá fúnra rẹ̀ kó dá ṣe.
Exactly, that's what's supposed to happen now. I don't trust Guresi on this case, you know.
I swear, me ò ní drag them mọ́.
The prince, mo problem tí bàbá Mohbad fún rẹ̀ ní kò mọ́lé tó. Nǹkan tó mú tí bàbá Mohbad tó tí àárín wa ń dàrú tó sọ pé inú òun dùn bá ṣe ń jà. Tó dẹ̀ yẹ pé gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbà lámọ̀ràn, gbogbo àmọ̀ràn tó ti gbà láti 1 year and 17 years, kí ni wọ́n mú bọ̀? Nothing for nothing ni wọ́n mú wá. So bàbá fún rẹ̀ ò mọ létò kò lè máa dúgbò tó òun ló ṣe lè tó general. So tí bàbá bá dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ wípé òun ò mọ létò kó dá dúró kó decide so kó lè fún ní result tó fẹ́.
Tí n bá rí bí Bukky lásán ọmọ ànábó tí n bá rí bí Bukky ṣe ń control bá Mohbad máa kọ̀wé máa wo eléyìí náà ara help ni o ara help náà ló ń ṣe o.
Àbúrò owó tó fún bàbá Mohbad nìyẹn mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad ó jẹ́ èèyàn tó ibi tó bá dé jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ni bàbá Mohbad mọ̀.
Oh, tí dáhùn question. Oh, tí dáhùn question. No, Law Papariano, you've come back again to it now. Because you said the way Bukky Jesse control Aloba. You understand me? Everybody knew that. Now I'm asking this new episode, the Prince Mujadiwa, regarding to this DNA. Kí ni reason tí Aloba fúnra ẹ̀ tí ò fi sọ fún public? This is the problem with Joseph Aloba.
Oh, Mr. Andy, we are
Go on
the prince.
Yeah, what I'm saying that we are aware of all this conspiracy from day one now. We know what is going on now. They are planning. They are planning things underground, you know, and they know how to go about it. But we are just keeping quiet, looking at them and see how they are going to go about it and what's going to bring out at the end of the day. I'm one share now. Conspiracy shele. Or the chain drag, no chain delay. Do you know what the problem they are to want by? The CP to want bodule what be called Leko. Most of our lopa don't share for what in your code in no case here. Kilo people want your bed jade. Be okay to one phenomenon.
To one get the one in the Russian no my jade, can't do no mama jade. So
the prince. From what you just said, this new episode, I'm not going to doubt it. The reason is this: family wa ló sọ fún wa pé ìyàwó wa ni. Ó dẹ̀ ń kọrin yẹn sí gbogbo wa létí for over 1 year. Òun náà ló sọ pé Aloba ni. You understand me? That means there's something this family wa tí bàbá Mohbad gbójúlé. On Aloba lẹ́yìn.
Yeah, don't lọ ṣe lẹ́yìn. Between the lawyer, Wumi, Muyiwa, that kọ́kọ́ wà tán behind even Baba Mohbad. Tí Baba Mohbad go mọ́. You understand what I'm saying? There must be something they are doing behind that man. That man kò wà aware at all. Give me feedback. No man, how come I'm feedback in now? Kì í ṣe kọ́ ló máa authorize it. Okay, báwo ni Odumosu ti bá Oloba only Odumosu ló bá toxicologist ló bá sọ̀rọ̀.
The prince. What you are saying is totally right. You understand me from this new episode. And let me put in this in. Nígbà tí a ṣe wà nínú group pẹ̀lú wọn family wa, we beg family wa, we want Joseph Aloba to be in that group. So that kò ní máa gba second information máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ direct Joseph Aloba. What me was said was pé bàbá ò ráyè. Bàbá tàbí pé Joseph Aloba máa gba third information. You understand me? That means everything that we discuss in that group, you understand me, is not going to be delivered according to what we discuss in that group. That means he will go and deliver something else. Well, Jackie Joseph Aloba who won in a group here.
Exactly.
That means family something against this man.
Don't blame my make like it because Baba you more a lot of things. That man could more a lot of things. Could more koko. I will come funny third information on phone. You understand? One place in the game ni. So let me tell you something. Mo pe to ba notice before Kiyom to was in the game ni. Kiyom to was fully in the game ni. Tebala wo ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Wùmí confidence yẹn ti pọ̀jù fún wọn. Wọ́n believe pé àwọn ló ní CP, àwọn ló ní inquest, àwọn ló ní Odumosu, àwọn ló ní àwọn tó wà tó sọ̀rọ̀ àǹdí bàbá. So wọ́n believe pé kò sí ọ̀tẹ̀ bá fẹ́ ṣe àwọn máa gbọ́. There was a day àwa lórí olórí ẹbí aláfẹ́ fọ́ọ̀mù group. Ẹnìkan dẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sọ lórí platform wọn pé bí ó ṣe yìí méjì ló wà nù group yẹn páwọn wà ń bẹ̀. Ó ní bó ṣe yìí méjì ló wà nù group yẹn páwọn wà ń bẹ̀.
The prince èmi ti bá wọn tò mo ti bá wọn jẹ mo ti bá wọn mu sórí wọn tún máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó bá jọ ṣe nípamọ́ you understand me wọ́n tún máa wá sọ níta wọ́n máa sọ fún èèyàn méjì èèyàn mẹ́ta bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn and you see this is what we have been telling Joseph Aloba wake up these people are not helping you wake up.
Àbí tí mo yẹn láti April last year mo ti mọ yẹn.
And sorry G, before you talk, I will give you a chance now. And again, you see, with all this, I don't just understand.
No, they play that band a lot. That's why no matter pé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa yẹn ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ìyẹn pé máa yẹn ò fẹ́ ṣe the right thing. Ṣé láwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ àǹdí wọn yẹn? Ìkòkò ni wọ́n o. Ìkòkò.
Èèyàn tó ń wọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tó ń wọ́fò ní bàbá.
You can't blame me. To me, listen.
Èèyàn tó ń wọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tó ń
the best,
wọ́fò.
relax before you continue. Let me tell you something. Ṣé nígbà tí máa yẹn kú? Ṣé ní situation ẹ̀? Kò lówó, kò léèyàn, kò lágbára. Irú èèyàn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ta yẹn ò ní. How do you want to fight? O lówó, o mọ̀yàn, o lágbára. So ìgbà táwọn èèyàn wá ní ti mọ̀ páwọn èèyàn ń dìde sí pé yes àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ help ẹ̀ àwọn kọ́kọ́ sáré wọnú bàbá yẹn lọ ni pé àwọn náà fẹ́ help ẹ̀ nínú àwọn tó dẹ̀ wọnú wọn lọ bàbá yẹn lọ páwọn fẹ́ help ẹ̀ ọ̀tá wà nù wọn tó dẹ̀ dó ti bàbá yẹn lọ́rùn dọ́là ọ̀tí tó bá parí kéèsì àwọn èèyàn ò ní fi bàbá yẹn sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn wọ́n dó ti dọ́là ni ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ máa rí wọn bí ọ̀rẹ́ so that's the problem tí bàbá yẹn ní tó yẹ dàbí pé bàbá yẹn ń ṣe but ẹni tí bàbá yẹn bá ti rí wọ́n ní ẹni tí yẹn bá sùn tì òun lèèyàn máa ń jarun pálò that's the person àwọn tí bàbá yẹn rí at the moment tó wọ́n máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa fún ní oyin iyọ̀ ṣúgà máa fún bàbá yẹn jẹ bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ni mọ̀ pọ́ta ni wọ́n.
Sorry guys, hello.
Nǹkan tèmi tẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ wà very simple.
Sorry.
Nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ wà very simple.
Benj. Sorry, G Benj. I just need to quickly play something. It's regarding this, the interview Wumi did with Chud. Is it Chudi, whoever his name is? Because I remember when Chudi asked her some questions regarding the DNA, and this was her response.
And they weighed it out to us. It is not in documents to prove this, and she's the one. He can never deny everything I just said here. He's been granted different. I guess he has granted like over 10 interviews this year so far. And whenever the DNA conversation comes up, his response is always, "Oh, it is still in courts," which is not true. It is not in courts. The only thing the court is waiting for now is just for us to find out the results. Yeah. And they weighed it out to us. It is not in court. It has been done since last year. Like it is a done deal. Like there is no going back to it again. But the excuses that he has been giving the public and the interviewer is that it is still in courts. Okay. A question for those of us that may be ignorant of it.
Okay, did you get that? Someone was actually...
What is the point there?
Someone was arguing with me because Wumi said the DNA was already done. But Baba always say it's still in court. She said it is done and dusted as a done deal.
No. Wumi made mistake.
What was she talking about?
Wumi mistake. I can't Wumi unless Baba. Where Baba is wrong, I will tell you it's wrong. In this particular video, there are people who told Wumi, Wumi is just 25. So more so you see, it's very simple. What Wumi is saying is this, that the court has already given the go-ahead for the DNA to be done.
Okay.
They have agreed to go about it. It is you have to go to court process to do DNA. You can't just do DNA. Since
last year, she said.
Now. October.
Last year.
Last year, October.
She's right now. She said last year.
Just wait now, Jibens, please wait now.
I'm waiting.
Banks, wait now. Let's get things
I
right.
dey wait, Oga Papariano.
What woman is
I
saying
know they
is that it is a done deal. We want to already agree, quality approve. We can launch DNA. So Wumi don't understand what court agreed upon. It is not court judgment, not court order. Wumi and Baba sat down, the two party, and they came with an agreement that okay, in this agreement too, Baba Mohbad, you are the one who asked for DNA, you are the one who will pay. And this agreement, we are to do this DNA in Lagos or anywhere outside Lagos, but in Nigeria. In Lagos or any other state in Nigeria. So that is the agreement that they have. The both party, they didn't go through court. They came out of court. They did their separate agreement. Normally, they could have gone to court. Baba Mohbad is the one who asked for DNA, who applied for DNA, right? Wunmi should have said, Baba, you don't have the right to apply. And then the lawyer of Wunmi will defend Wunmi. And then judge will say, after looking at both parties, I think that Baba has the right to do DNA. And then Baba don't need to agree with Wunmi, which hospital, whatever. Baba need to go and get it done and then submit the result to the court. But it didn't go through that process. What happened is that they did a resolution outside the court. Court did not influence their agreement. The both parties sat down that how should we go? This person said, okay, for DNA to be done, we want this, we want that. That is why Wunmi was saying that part of the condition Baba brought to the table, all right, is that if DNA is done, let the result not be published, right? And then they said that, okay, Baba, we don't want this, your agreement. This one that you are saying, we don't want it. We don't want this, we don't want this. Then Baba too will say, Wunmi, from your own too, we don't want this, we don't want that. Then they will now come to like an agreement. So the agreement they came to paragraph 5A, I've read it here. Paragraph 5A said they will do, both of them must agree on whatever hospital that will be used. The both party, both Baba and Wunmi will agree. Paragraph B said, but only Baba will pay for whatever center because he was the one who asked for it. And paragraph C or whatsoever. Anyway, so, and that was the agreement that will make Wunmi submit a baby. Just wait now, wait. I'm just giving a general knowledge to people. So that is the history of it. The agreement was for both of them to agree on the hospital. And immediately, not quite long, Baba chose two hospitals. St. Nicholas in Lagos and UCH Ibadan. Wunmi agreed to St. Nicholas but disagreed to UCH Ibadan. All right, and then Wunmi lawyer proposed that because Baba want to use his pathology in Ibadan, that's why they are disagreeing. All right, Wunmi now suggested Lagoon. Baba people said that we don't want Lagoon Hospital. We have chosen two. Wunmi, you must respect that too. Baba insisted. So during that time, Baba lawyer was still active until December when he was no longer active. The Baba through Bukky Jesse chased the man. Told them to go away. So the man was no longer active since December to answer Wunmi. So Wunmi people right now, Wunmi lawyer, according to them, they are even ready. According to them, they said they are ready to even do it in UCH Ibadan and also St. Nicholas and also add their own third hospital. That is, Baba will choose two hospitals, Wunmi will choose one hospital. But right now, according to them, Baba don't have lawyer that will respond to Wunmi lawyer because it's lawyer to lawyer. One legal team will write to the other legal team, the other one will write to the other one. So right now, Wunmi legal team has written to Baba Mohbad. But Baba Mohbad now, his legal team has not dropped the files. Like Odumosu that was in the case that they don't want. The files, he has not transferred it to another lawyer. So Baba Mohbad is having lawyer problem right now.
Everything you have said is what Wunmi said. Is anything contrary to what Wunmi said?
You are right. God bless you.
Yeah, the only thing Wunmi said different, which Baba Mohbad is not confirming. Wunmi said that Baba don't want the result to be published. Baba Mohbad is denying that.
That is what I wanted to ask.
Baba now should come out to and show us his own result. Baba is not showing us his script. Wunmi is showing his people everything that is going on. In fact, they were the one who brought this DNA.
Wunmi said it's all written down.
They brought to the public.
There's a proof.
Please let us talk now.
Wait, what actually happened is that?
Hold on now.
What actually happened is that?
Please.
Baba stopped his lawyer because
at
he
this point, let's
suspected
call it spade.
there
The
is a
best wait now. The best wait. Let us get information. Go
Baba
on.
stopped his lawyer because Baba noticed there is a conspiracy between Wunmi lawyer and his lawyer.
Thank you.
Regarding the DNA.
Good point.
That's why Baba said, no, I'm not doing it again.
Exactly.
That's what Baba said. I'm not
but
doing
wait,
again.
but wait. The prince. Baba has the right to say so, okay? Baba has to prove it. You can't just suspect from space. You have to prove it. But the thing is, we all know the reason why Bad didn't want to do Mosun is because of the public. We all know so. Because the Karimo and the Dumosu stuff. And then Odumosu going to Arifa. We all know that, right?
Even
you're
Baba
right.
asked,
We are
even
aware.
Baba asked the public to also vote.
Baba even told public to vote.
Make
You know
sure
what?
it's-
Let me
yes.
let me say
So
even
for the
before
lawyer to go.
before the issue of I noticed that Odumosu is not a straightforward lawyer from day one. I've been fighting Odumosu since April last year that they should let this guy go. That this guy is not going to take it to
Please let
anywhere.
me talk. Oh, I want to talk. Oh, please, oh, I beg. You people have been shutting me down since I should hold on.
Prince
I
ẹ
want,
máa sọ̀rọ̀
I
yín lọ ẹ
want
má dá lóhùn
clarification.
torí ẹ tájú wọn débi Prince
I
ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ Prince ẹ
I
máa
want
sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ
clarification in this.
yẹ̀bẹ́yàn
I
kan máa
want
ṣe tán
clarification in this.
let her finish now.
Yeah, Mr.
They told me I should allow someone to
hear from
finish.
you.
Now, it's
Oya,
not
no,
about
ẹ jẹ́ kí Jíbẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Oya, jẹ́ kí
Let me
sọ̀rọ̀.
wọ́n ní
Ká
láti
gbọ́.
wá
Abba.
dìbẹ́ẹ̀dì wù mí ni òun mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn má dá lóhùn.
Tó yẹ
Èmi ò wá
Mr.
tí wàá defend
Oya,
mi tó
speak
bá
on.
mọ̀ mi dáadáa wàá mọ̀ pé mi ò wá tí mi wá defend mu mi.
Oya, speak on,
Mi
speak
ò kí
on.
n defend èèyàn blindly. I've always been a Baba supporter right from time. So if you don't want anybody to talk or tell Baba the right thing to help with you. From what Wumi said that it is Baba that is delaying the DNA. Papariano ti sọ̀rọ̀ náà ó ti yọ̀rọ̀ náà fún wa. But ibi tí mo ti ní problem ni tí Baba sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ kí result yẹn lọ publicly. Please, I want justice
Baba
to
ti
be.
dìbọn
Why?
ìyẹn pé òun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ òun. Baba lòun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Wùmí ló sọ. Baba lòun sọ.
Thank you
But
very
then
much.
Wumi said
Another
there's a
thing I want to
proof.
say. I want to get there. Another thing I want Baba to say. I don't want people to say Baba.
Wùmí like to
I
lie
want Baba to come outside. And there are many things Baba should
big
come and
liar
answer.
wọ́n believe Wùmí o.
Look, you know what? We need to be neutral. We need to be neutral. Since Wumi
That
said Baba
is
said
my
we
problem. We are
shouldn't bring it
never
to the
neutral about
public.
issues.
Ma, if
And
you know me,
Baba
I did not
said,
defend Wùmí. I did not defend
hold on,
Baba.
madam. And Baba said he
Papariano,
did not say
Papariano, let me
that.
finish
But
my
your
line
friends
of
are
thought,
So it
please.
is now left to
Let me finish
Wumi
my line of
to
thought.
bring the
I don't
proof.
support people blindly. I don't support people blindly. Let me finish my line of thought.
Be
If Papa is
neutral.
hearing me, Baba Aloba is hearing, there is a need for you to do press conference or that interview you have been granting. Come and answer to everything Wumi said that you know is not true. Come and say it out. I don't want to hear from a third party. We are tired of hearing from what Muyiwa said, this one said. Now we have heard from Wumi. Baba, if you are hearing us, come and counter everything Wumi said that you know is not true. Because there are some things I can't even phantom it. I can't phantom it if Wumi said he has evidence in one or two things. I can't phantom, and we are here fighting that the DNA should be done since last year, not knowing that we are the one delaying ourselves. Wumi even went as far as saying that they are even ready to pay for the DNA. That they
But
communicated to the lawyer that they were ready to pay.
the bank presently. Baba
Eléyìí allegation
Let
in
me
Lagos,
say
Baba wa
something.
debunk
Baba
it
doesn't
ni o.
have lawyer
Why
now.
you
We have
call
to
Wùmí
wait.
to come and do DNA? Why do
What I'm
Wùmí
saying is let Baba come and
refuse?
debunk it
Do you know
himself.
why?
Let Baba come outside and debunk
Why
Exactly.
himself.
Wùmí cannot answer the
Let
DNA?
me stop.
That's
Let
fine.
me say something.
Why now?
Let me stop. Let me say something. Do you know the reason why
Okay,
Wumi is
sir.
pushing? Do you know the reason why Wumi is pushing this thing now? The DNA issue now? Because he knows that they don't have lawyer at the moment. That's why he's pushing it now.
Exactly. Because she
You know that-
actually gave them, oh, thank you. She actually gave them all rope to tie themselves.
You know that.
You
see,
know, and now
they don't have good.
she's
They don't have any
running
lawyer at the moment
katakata.
because the lawyer
Olórí
because the
burúkú.
files because the file has not been transferred. So there's no way any lawyer
Baba wa
can
ní
write
lọ́yà tó ní sìn
at the
àwa
moment.
sá. Wùmí àwa sá. Baba ní lọ́yà.
She'll go and hide
You guys, you
again.
don't know game. You're just watching just for Mohbad. You don't even. To me, I watch a lot. I'm just fine. I look at
Good
the people that play games.
afternoon, my fellow Nigerians,
Good
my
afternoon,
brothers
the
and
IT
sisters.
guy.
This is the IT guy. I have been listening since yesterday overnight, and we've had fantastic group of people, different mindsets, different parallels, and I'm glad to say that we've done a great job disagreeing and agreeing to disagree, and what have you. Let me take you on a bit of travel. We are where we are today, and I think somewhere along the line, I'm not sure who mentioned that maybe the nurse was planted. Who said that? Did someone mention something about?
Wumi said that. Wumi said that.
Okay, let's leave that one as it is. Now, think very deeply without emotion and try and work out how someone can actually come up with an idea that a nurse that did not even know that they were going to be called, we did not know who is going to say, the nurse you're trying to call is not available, we're going to call another one. So, if that is a notion, does it then mean that a person that supplied the number is working with an outsider? Now, just hang on to that. Now, let's go back. When this whole situation happened, a number of celebrities got involved. Tonto, DK, Yabojo. Before VDM obviously picked up on his own channel and said his own bit, and before African television came into the whole situation. Let's be clear and think about the fact that something happened. People came together. The entire family agreed to bury Ilerioluwa. They agreed to bury this guy at the point where some celebrities, outside forces, are in the mix. So he got buried. The body got exhumed because the public outcry kind of thought something foul must have happened. Look at his neck, wherever the case may be. When the body was exhumed, it was actually thought, as you would have actually imagined, that if the family really want justice, they will be speaking of one mind, one heart, and one voice. And then maybe Professor Fowles came into it as a family lawyer, and then something went wrong at that point. So I want to ask Wumi, Cynthia, is it Ade Banjo or whatever her surname is? I'm sorry, maybe I can't remember it. If I'm correct, can you please tell us what went wrong, the kind of disharmony that happened that actually caused everybody to go their separate ways? Thank you.
Hello. In fact, the last person that talked last, Mr. TIT guy. In fact, as if you are eating the nail by the head. What you have asked is the genesis of the whole problem. And let me just explain in details where they got separated. When the son of a man like Baba Mohbad, as a Yoruba man, if the son dies, courtesy demands that Wunmi and Mama Mohbad should have come to Ikorodu, leave the house in Lekki, and come to Ikorodu to come and do some mornings with Baba. But this is where Wunmi made the mistake. They stayed back at the Lekki house. But Mama Mohbad, that was supposed to be even the knowledgeable, supposed to have come to Baba, at least he is the father of the boy. But unfortunately, she gang up with Wunmi and stayed together with Wunmi in the Lekki house. When the people that are coming to mourn with them, the big people came, like the governor of Lagos State and the senator that came, everybody remember, they came to Wunmi and Mama Mohbad at the Lekki house. What do you want Baba Mohbad to think of? How do you want Baba Mohbad to feel? Èmi tí mo náwó lórí ọmọ tí mo jìyà lórí ọmọ. Ọmọ tún kọrin pé 10 years I no see mommy. Ìwọ ìyàwó ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní òtún fún mi regard. Ẹ wá lọ jókòó sí Lekki, ẹ lọ ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú àwọn yìí. It's normal now. Yorùbá ní gbogbo wa. Yorùbá ní ẹni tí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Ṣólú orú ẹ̀ lè ṣẹlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìgbò.
They even banged. They even played him.
They played him. In fact, the man even went ahead saying that they did the first meeting. He was supposed to be part of the meeting. They said the venue is in Lekki, that how they should do the first meeting. They okay, let everybody converge. The man said he was in a way, he was close to the boat to take a boat. They told him, Baba, Emma worry. We want to meeting Emma worry. Baba said it with his mouth. He said that is what pained him most. So that way is where the genesis of the thing is. Before you know, they say they've gotten a lawyer. That is when this man came in. Everything, Tonto Dike, Iyabo Ojo, they sidelined this man entirely. And it's not supposed to be. How do you want the man to think of? That is the genesis of the problem. They should have been one. But that is like, to me, I believe you agree with me or you don't agree with me. Most property is part of what caused this problem. Poverty and property. Poverty and property is part of the genesis of this problem. And that is why we've not gotten justice to today. Thank you very much.
Good point. Thanks. Very good point. Deserve a clap of our hand.
I want to ask, Sakuma, why all of them are coming out these days, you know? This guy is on Olore Ebina. Muiwa. Who's pushing all of them out? What is pushing them out?
Wumi has come out to say our truth. Whether we like it or not.
Thank you very
Let me give you a conspiracy. Let me give you a
Wumi cannot be
conspiracy.
100% correct. Wumi
Can I
cannot
give
be
you a conspiracy?
Let me just finish, sir.
J Banks, can you hear me?
Let me just finish something. I want
I
to
think
clarify. I want to ask something.
there's some fact in what
I
Wumi
want-
said. So
Yes,
they
yes.
asked
I want to ask
debunk
this house.
It's not about Wumi.
I want
it's
to
about
ask this
Yomi.
house.
It's not
I want to
about
ask
Wumi,
this
it's
house
about
one
Yomi.
question, please. I want to ask this house one
It is
question.
not about Wumi. It's
All
not about
all
Wumi.
Wumi said, with
much.
all Wumi
It
said,
is not facts.
with all Wumi
There are
said,
some
with all Wumi
lies.
said,
It's not about Wumi. It's about Yomi.
how
Turn
many
the story upside down. That's why
how
he
many
came out
percent
to
how many
correct.
percent truth do you think Wumi said in his
Look, J Banks, you've been
interview?
speaking all morning.
I just want to ask. I just want to ask one question.
Sometimes
I just want to ask one
we
question.
if we
Just one
stir, we
question.
need to stir the pot a bit. And the way we're going to stir the pot, Sakuma is actually picked up on what I'm about to say. Now, something gives you confidence, and it's not going to be lack of challenge on the other side because lawyers are not available. But recently, somebody is giving the Wumi camp the opportunity to believe that all the evidence that someone believed they have is being destroyed. And if they can corroborate that story and get their facts right, that the CCTV and the 3 seconds video amounts to nothing, that is the best time to come out. Thank you.
Yes, you are very correct. IT guy. Exactly. Somebody has already Definitely. So now she's
one I
thinking
wanted
that
to ask.
she's free. She thinks
My
that she's
question I
free
wanted to
now.
ask is, with what Wumi have said so far, let's base it, everything he said is 100%. How many percentage do you think Wumi have said that is true? To me, I believe she has said 50% true and 50% lie.
Lies, yeah, of course you have to mix it up. You know,
That
in
is
every lies there's an element of truth inside.
And all
This
I
is the
want
reason
Baba
why
to come and do,
Muiwa is out to debunk it, and Baba
is
did
it.
yesterday. So while this debunking, we don't need it. We need proof. They need to post the written proof. Then we
That
will
is it.
see. We will know that it's been debunked. Not them coming to lie through their asses. We are tired of having to analyze their nonsense. Let them bring the proof. Since Wumi said, "Oh, it is all written down," let her post it. No, it's not them coming to tell us bullshit.
16, 17 months, we clamored, we supported, we put our sweat in the game, we put money into it, and we believe a particular entity is found something of substance. One of it, CCTV, non-finishing. 3 seconds video, another non-finisher. And we need to donate more money this time around. if possible, another $26,000 for us to have a rally. Whilst we're having the rally, we need to kind of think and keep thinking. What are we going to achieve out of our rally apart from the awareness that we've been fighting for since the inception? There's no two ways about the fact that a number of distractions will come along the way. VDM is come out, and a lot of people that have distanced themselves from this process are beginning to resurface. Why are they resurfacing? Because we have new sensations right now. Why? Because Cynthia Adebanjo has decided to speak after 16, 17 months, after she could have said something or anything. But then she came out and actually voiced out and told us the same thing that we knew already. Maybe we can pick up a few new things out of it here and there. Now, as people, who is fooling who at this point in time? Why does he have to be about Cynthia and Joseph Aloba? Ask yourself that question. It's because the family are in harmony. They've signed something away. And with Karimo in the picture when she came out, it is clear that a pact is being signed of which she's not privy to, of which she's really aggrieved and angry, albeit she's still in support of her sister. Chew up on that and realize that no matter what analysis we put in place, if there is God up there, I pray to see the day that somebody will be able to get Cynthia, Wumi Adebanjo, and Joseph Aloba in the same room and interview the two of them, and let's see what the outcome will be. Again, thanks for listening.
You know what? Thank you, Itiga. You know what I would really like to? I would like Wumi to go to neutral field like Joseph Aloba have tried. Joseph Aloba have gone to the other side. Joseph Aloba has gone to the neutral field. Let Wumi stop hiding behind the curtain. Let her go to the field. Go to the hustle. Let people who will ask real questions, who will ask tangible questions, not somebody who will be perpetrating and giving photo shoot questions. If she can do what Joseph Aloba did, then we will know what if she's saying the truth.
I bet you Joseph Aloba will not come out now because there are 100 questions Joseph Aloba is people are willing to ask him. Because the reason why he has been coming out, I've been saying everything because no question to ask. But now that we may have come out, he has almost 100 questions to answer. So I don't think what we need now, we don't even need it from Wumi first. Let Joseph Aloba come outside first.
So Joseph Aloba will come out. It may not be today. He will come out.
Because I wonder since when Wumi gave the interview, Baba has been keeping quiet. I don't know why.
Let Wumi
Baba
go
come
to
out. Because Baba used to grant like 2 or 3 interviews in a week before.
Yes.
Interview now, Baba has kept quiet. I wonder.
Yeah, but apparently they said Baba was out yesterday to debunk
let Wumi
lies.
go to neutral ground.
I have not seen that video where Baba said he came out. I think maybe
I have not seen it either.
It's too early
But they
for
said he
Joseph
was
Aloba
out,
to come out.
and he said what Wumi said was lies, but I did not see any video yet.
All Wumi said, Baba don't have to tell us. We know most of it were lies. Let Wumi go to neutral ground. Let her leave that circle that she's enjoying. Let her go to neutral ground where people will ask questions.
Sakuma.
Yes,
Sakuma. Let's work together as members of Nigerian public from several generations, right? First of all, none of them will go to a place where they will be grilled properly because they don't have to. So even if they have to pay all these media channels, they will be given a script. They will agree to the script before they go live because they know the sensitivity and the severity of getting it wrong. They practice and get it right before they go online. They will never agree to go to any independent platform. They will never agree. Now, I will tell you, and I will give you food for thought. I will give you this for nothing. Now, this is just the IT guy speaking. If we go through all legal processes and we give a prospect a zero script interview, and everybody in the world agrees for Papariano to interview Wunmi and Joseph Aloba. Papariano to interview Wunmi and Joseph Aloba on TikTok with the what's it called? Hold on. It's just an example. I'm not saying it will happen. Beyond anybody's imagination, it will never happen. Switch off the comment section. Papariano, Joseph Aloba, and Cynthia. Now, you tell me how impartial that is likely to be, and you tell me how prepared any of the parties would be. You see, it is not going to happen. So every party on this process have got their legal protectors and their legal representatives, and they will always play to the gallery. So it's not going to happen. That is an example of how it can happen, but it's a pipe dream. So now, the factor that divided these people is the reason why we're not going to get justice. Because when they all agreed to bury Ilerioluwa Aloba, none of us were there. They all agreed. And if they did not agree, the widow was on the side of the grave eventually and able to grab the earth, dust to dust, and whatever to whatever, and drop something in there to indicate that she was burying her husband. Without the public outcry, none of us will be here today other than commemoration of enjoying his music and doing the annual anything we need to do. So it is not how right we will be about trying to debate from platform to platform, because they say it's already late because the head has been chopped off. We need to know what went wrong within this family before one lawyer emanates and actually almost it's like looking at a rose, and everybody is debating whether it's going to be red, whether it's going to be pink, whether it's going to be white, but knowing there will be implications depending on the color. People are divided already before this bud opens, and when it opens, oh, it's red, it's pink, it's white, everybody decided to get a lawyer. A rose is a rose, but why does the color actually make any difference? And that is the beginning of this whole process, because everybody involved knew something at a time that we don't know today. And it is useful. We will carry on debating this whole process, but I would like them to be civil enough and not tell us it's something to do with property or it's something to do with royalty. It is beyond property and royalty when a family should be fighting for justice and suddenly everybody have to go and get lawyers. It is more than properties and royalty. It is to do with the fact that the entire one of them knew exactly what happened to these guys, this particular Mohbad. They knew what happened. They agreed on what to do to bury this guy, but they fell out after the burial. Again, thank you.
Papariano, please, can you link us to Wise conversation in the platform, please. Happy? No, we hear which one we talk about.
That will not happen. Not on this platform.
Okay.
Glory be platform, Papariano.
Okay. I mean,
You go there.
it's
That
to
will
go the
not.
fallout.
They never fall in. Papariano don't play other people unless it is recorded and it is factual.
Okay.
Papariano don't play.
I would like to hear what Wise is saying. I'll be back.
Okay. Muiwa is a dundrum. He cannot say anything that Buki Jesse has not said. Muiwa will come. This is idiots that have been running away from Oloriebi platform just because they say you should come and give account for more than 2 or 3 months now. Now he's coming. When Buki Jesse come out, I wish I can listen to, but I know Oloriebi will not grill him as needed to be grilled. They will give him softball because Buki Jesse will have softened the ball, will have talked to Oloriebi, and that is not good journalism. Let them come here. Let Papariano come and grill both of them. I would donate if they dare come. Joseph Aloba and Wumi, let them come. Papariano, all boxes locked, just the two of them. Just 2 hours. Nobody else has any questions. I'll give 2 million. I don't know. I'll give it. Let them have their lawyer next to them if they want to. But let Papariano ask the question. We will see the truth. We don't even want to see their face. But they will not come, especially Wumi. She will not come. Joseph Aloba have been here twice or so. And people, systematically brings him down. But he sometimes comes in and Papariano will see him, take a screenshot of him. So he knows Papariano is close to the truth. Maybe closer than he is. But Wumi will never come. Yeah, Wumi too have been here. She uses a princess account. The Papariano and I have caught her twice. So, but she will never come, and face the music. Go to neutral ground. Go and get interviewed by people that we can say that, okay, this is not softball. This is a tough question. Where were you when all this thing was?
Sakuma, I want to work with you on something. Do you actually not realize, obviously until I express myself, that it is the same money that we think we can use to get justice that is actually hampered? I won't say destroyed, but it's hampered justice. Let me explain that to you. At some point in life in this process, it was incumbent on certain group of people to release every suspect from incarceration, raise money beyond reproach. Do you know why they released those people? I will answer the question. They released those people out of selfishness with the view that if we can get them to confess so you want to release people, you have a deal with them. And obviously when you release these people, they are not stupid. They will now go back on the deal. They are not going to tell you what you want to hear, one, and they will not tell you what you think will elevate you, the group that's going to do it for you guys to triumph. And it will then be, it's us that gave justice. Why? Because we released these people. We've already spoken with them. We knew they're going to divulge information to them. Then we use that information to triumph. And I can tell you, they did it on those 3 occasions and it failed. They got Prime Boy out, spending out, and then the last man standing, who thought he could change the world, decided it is the nurse he wants to get out. But nothing came out of that mindlessness of you thinking these people will compromise themselves and go down for you because you want information of them. Now, where in the world, in anybody's dream, in a comic and in a novel that you know that is written or Nollywood story, can you be advocating for justice and then go to the prison to release all the suspects? I rest my mic.
Sir, what is going on? Everything that is going on, it not look like an only movie. Sir, are you a politician or any militant personnel? Are you a government person?
You see, the thing is, who is going to write the script when this whole thing is over? And who is going to write the biggest blockbuster? Hold on. You're asking me a question. Let me answer. Let me rub mind with you. Who's going to write the biggest blockbuster? Maybe this time around, even Hollywood will accommodate it, and it will not even be Netflix. You see, we need to kind of think about us as people. In our country, there is injustice. Out of that injustice, we did the unjust, uncharacteristic actions. We put that in place because we are selfish. Because a group of us, did you know someone actually said to Spending, I'm not mentioning name, that I recorded you when you confessed, and Spending is saying, play the confession, and it's not been played till today. Are we asleep? Am I really making sense? Look, it is, sometimes to solve a crime is a little things that you don't pay attention to that really, really gives you the information to nail the criminal. There are things we should think about that is wrong. Because I don't get on with Supreme Iron Lady. Let me finish. I don't get on with Aries or Supreme Iron Lady. But she keeps saying it, and I want to start believing her that if I have twins and one commit a crime against the other, I'm not going to say because I'm their mother to cover for either of them. If one faults the other, and there's criminality in it, the one that faulted the other will have to go down. That's humanity. That is one where you detach your emotions to actually allow justice to prevail. Thank you. Carry on. You carry on. I'm listening.
Are you a politician or government person?
I'm just a normal guy on the streets, just a normal Nigerian, just like yourself. Nothing else.
Sure.
Is our connection going?
There is a way. There's a way the mind works. There is a way the mind works, and I'm not a challenger. I just look at things differently, and I will just share my thoughts with people. That's who I am. Otherwise, I am just a standard, normal Nigerian, just like you. Provided you are a Nigerian like myself.
The fact I like about how you're communicating on these cases, you're putting emotions and sentiments aside. That's why everything you said about this case, everything you said so far is just on point. We missed it along the line where we started having, all this kind of business talks and discussions, and emotions and sentiments keep coming into the picture, and the bigger factor of it, which is the money that came into this justice race. That was where we got. Even me also, I'll blame myself for it, because when they were trying to bail these guys from
Bro,
the station. Then I contributed money also because the way these bloggers came out then and were like, oh no, we got it all. These guys will come, and I had to call somebody, one of my brother in the country, to forward money into that account so they can pay these guys because we were also carried away to get something important from, you know. Then along the line, when they started playing this game of a thing, I started to realize, like, just like what you said, how can we, look at this case this way? And these guys, in one way or the other, they are all involved in, what happened tomorrow. They are all involved in misleading people, trying to cover up for what really happened. And why can't we just allow this guy be in that place, make them suffer, and maybe by now we'll have gotten, so much important things. And I believe that these same bloggers who spoke with these guys then when they were in that place, I don't want to believe that they don't have the recordings. Because in these justice ways, I see what this recording of the thing has done. People have a lot. If somebody who is speaking for Baba can come out and say, Baba, I have everything. I have recordings, of everything that happened. When you went to where we sent you to, all the life you lived there, and how everything went down. I have the recordings. So I don't want to believe these guys, they don't have it. They have the recordings of whatever, but my problem is I don't know why they are holding on to this important kind of factor that can help this justice race. I believe when the lady, one of them, the lady was trying to face the other guy in this case, she played some evidences, voice notes, and screenshots. She showed the screenshots of chats when one of them that spoke with those guys were confessing to her about what really happened to Mo. So I don't want to believe that even when the boys, which is Spending and Prime Boy, was interacting with them inside the cell, I don't want to believe that they don't have it. But why they are keeping it to themselves is what I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know why. Because apparently it's not as if this thing is
see,
going
brother,
for the way I see
Chief
it. Yeah,
Perry,
bro.
Chief Perry, Paparino, God's power, everybody agree there. See, let me tell you, before you see that Mohbad said that everybody hates him, do you think you don't know what he's saying? All the family, everybody that in that place, that is everybody that kill him.
Bro, you see this guy's case. Why sometimes when I remember, I go back to everything that has happened on this case. Sometimes I found myself, saying tears, like, because I started from somewhere. I know what I went through, Then today I can say, thank God for everything. So I try to put myself in this guy's shoes, like, God knows what this guy went through to get to where he got to. Then at the end of the day, there is no single soul in his house and among his family. Because normally I don't want to even trust either the father or whatever, because they added to what brought us to this situation in Mohbad's case. They were not open enough, they were not sincere enough right from the beginning. This is what I see. How on earth can a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, close friends, the wife and whatever, how can you guys agree on covering up for something very important to giving us justice?
Brother, that is
Because
life. That is
apparently
life.
they are all
You
lying.
see, that you see that there are demonic people in this life. and they are the one that that always pray to God pass. Demonic people, they are. All those people will see what happened to this guy. The story that
Because
is
looking at all of it,
wow.
I go back to the words of the mother saying, I'm a Yoruba guy. Mumi, mi ò tí ì dá
Yes.
ẹ o. Mi ò tí ì dá ẹ o. Mo wá lè dá ẹ lọ́la o. Nítorí pé kò ń dá mi. Now, the same mother said, tó bá jẹ́ pé mo ti mọ̀ ni, màá ti tẹ̀lé Jòsí lọ. Màá ti bá a dúró ká lè jà kínní. Now, look at that angle. Now, the same mother herself, she said, ó ti bí ẹ̀san yẹn dẹ̀ lọ́mọ tó gbé sọ́wọ́ yẹn. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún ọmọ mi, ẹ̀san yẹn ti wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ gbàdúrà pé ọmọ yẹn ò ní kú, ọmọ yẹn ò ní rùn, ó máa dàgbà. Ṣùgbọ́n òun ló máa san ẹ̀san nǹkan tó ṣe fún ọmọ mi ló máa san fún ẹ. That is from her. You understand? Now, she went on again and said, ó yẹ kí Jòsí wíìlì kìíní yìí, ó yẹ kó wíìlì kéèsì yìí. From herself now, ó yẹ kí Jòsí wíìlì. Ìjà tó ń jà yìí, ó yẹ kó wíìlì. Ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé àwọn ọ̀nà tó gbé gbà. Now, what is behind this whole case that this mother can say these words, and she was saying it with full boldness, because now this time she wasn't prepped to say anything. It wasn't a kind of these women bloggers and whatever that they were doing. It wasn't something like a stage stuff. She was having a conversation with somebody outside the planned work. Then she didn't know she was being recorded. And she said all these things. And remember, the first time she granted this Punch interview, that she wasn't prepped, she wasn't, informed to say anything. She was pouring her heart out in that interview. Immediately she said some things there. These other side bloggers, those speaking for this lady, for Wunmi and Nanko, when that interview came out, they came out with full force and was after that woman's life. Because, she said so many things that even from there, you can describe the kind of person this lady is and what they went through, even what Mo himself went through in the hands of the lady. So I don't understand how the whole thing came to play. And at the end of the day, she on several occasions started saying, Adura Masoro. What is that thing that is in Adura? That is, making them hold this guy down, cage him, not giving him, breathing space. And even the mother, whenever they find themselves in public space, you hear people saying, she keeps mentioning it, which a kind of good evidence of it is when they went to this Yomi program or whatever. Look at the way she was trying to hold Adura down. Even when they were questioning Adura, this video, what can you say about the video? She was looking at Adura eyeball to eyeballs like, please just don't say anything. Please just don't say anything. The way this family, now let's not even talk about the lady. Let's talk about the Mo family, Mohbad's family themselves. What is the problem? Mohbad's junior sister, the mother's sister, Fola Shade, she said something. She said this mother and the father should put their differences aside. Like, Emma Fija payback time. She was referring to her sister. Ẹ má fi ikú ọmọ yìí ẹ má fi ṣe payback time fúnra yín, ẹ parapọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lè fèsì bí tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fèsì kẹ́ ẹ lè rí ìdájọ́. And at the end of the day, when she said something about the duvet with the blood and whatever, that she confirmed then, we heard that, was it the day or the next day, the Mohbad mother went to her place and beat her up for confirming that incident, for confirming that, the whole thing is just, I don't know how to put it. There are just so many crazy stuff happening.
Wọ́n ní Chef Perry, wọ́n ní ọmọ pastor ó wọnú ayé. Ọmọ pastor ó wọnú ayé. Think very deeply about Mohbad's age and Wumi's age and an empire that doesn't exist, but that seems as if it's being built. Towards the end of his demise, Mohbad, it seems as if he's elevated to a point where it's time for him to blow. So he was living in this house, which he probably rented. Maybe his dream is that he'll buy something bigger than that. That's one. Now, during that period of time, a very short period of time, he surrounded himself with 15 people. Even if the entire people in the house is 15, but let's just say 15 people. An apartment is not a place where you run a show and you run a business, that you also accommodate 15 people and you all live in the same house. One, okay. Suddenly, Mama that wasn't in his life is back in his life. Suddenly, Baba is on the horizon. Suddenly, he's surrounding himself with his family. The question is, what was he scared of? What was he trying to do that made him actually feel that he needs to build a fortress of loyals around him? Baba saw him on Saturday. Never mind whether it's Monday or Tuesday. He was gone few days later. He'd already planned with the wife to go to some shop and fill it up. Even promised the mom 5 million. So, something tells me that this young man was in trouble. He was in trouble. And perhaps he thought that if he has his family around him, it will be difficult for the fortress he created around him to be pregnated. What is it that he was trying to shield? What was he trying to do, and who was he proving that point to? So within the family, that they are divided at a time when there is supposed to be unity, where unity is supposed to happen, and suddenly there's a bang. What really went wrong? See, if you go to the foundation of this thing, you will beginning to pick up few items within this to understand that there is more to this than we know. But there is a lot that the family knows about it that we will never know unless someone gets caught out. Unless someone gets caught out. So where we are right now is actually that something fishy was happening around that period of time. What is it that was impending, and between Saturday that Baba went there and his plan to bring the Baba and Mama together, not even for them to marry themselves, or it was trying to kind of unite the family. What is it that did not want that unity to happen. Remember, this is not about a baby at this point in time. It is about an impending shenanigans based on what people may have signed themselves to, that they probably want to sign themselves out of, and believe that when they become known as a more family-orientated person, perhaps they will let them go. And something went wrong. And the last thing we saw is, bam. Thank you.